right, welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Good to see all of your bright, shining faces. Oh, that's right. We can't see anybody.
You're so dramatic.
I try to be. Here we are.
Here we are.
You take on such an important role in our family. Did you know that?
No. No, I didn't. Please tell me.
You didn't know?
No.
Oh.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, here's the thing. During the school year,
Yes.
you are responsible for school drop-off.
Mm-hmm.
How freaking annoying is that?
I actually kind of like it.
What do you mean?
I kind of like it.
Why? Why would you like it?
Well, I guess I should say I like routine. So it like doesn't bother me
Okay.
to do the same thing every day. And I do like to people watch
All right.
as well. So I kind of get both of those. The only thing that I do hate is I don't like the fact that he physically has to go to school. That part honestly makes me kind of sick.
Oh. Tell me about that.
I mean, if I could homeschool, I would. I really would. Just the fact of him being with people that I know will not protect them like I would protect him
Yeah.
makes me feel very uneasy in today's society. So that part, I literally kind of get a little sick every day.
When you drop him off at school, or let's say just in the beginning of the mornings at all, like what is the normal routine?
I get up. Usually we hang out for a little bit and watch something.
I should say that I know all this already. I'm just asking you for the freaking show. I know exactly what we do,
Okay.
but you can tell us anyways.
Okay, we get up, kind of chill, watch a little something. And then I usually make sure he likes those little milk protein drinks. He's got to drink one of those, takes his vitamins, gets his breakfast, and then I try to get myself ready. Well, presentable, I should say, for drop off so I don't scare anybody half to death. And then make his lunch and get all that. Make sure his water bottle's filled. And then he needs to brush his teeth, do that whole shindig hygiene.
Emily has an admirer at school. Let's be real.
I don't know if I would say an admirer, but
An admirer.
oh, please.
We will forever recognize him as Awkward Dad.
That's so funny.
Awkward Dad.
I can't believe you're bringing this up right now.
Why
That's
not?
wild.
Why not? Awkward Dad stands very close
Yeah.
and waits for somebody in this little pairing here to break the silence. And then when he does, it's just a very awkward conversation. Emily seems to think he's just being nice. We all know the truth.
I do think he's just being nice.
Do you?
I do.
I think the fun part for me, like in the mornings when everybody's getting up and like getting around, is like watching you run around here like a chicken with your head cut off.
I hate you. That's like so rude because sometimes I'm like, I feel like I lose track of time sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I get up later than I normally did, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Here goes the rest of my goddamn morning.
Yeah.
It's just like, or if I like forget to start the coffee, so then it's not ready by the time I go, then I feel like I'm just having a shit morning.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the coffee is a must. I've seen her leave here without coffee, with coffee, and let me tell you, without coffee is much more hectic.
Yeah.
Shit gets wild real quick.
But honestly, it's usually pretty chill because I do thrive on routine. So as long as everyone else is chill, I'm pretty chill.
Yeah. Greta's pretty good too with like getting
Yeah.
himself going and like situated.
Yeah. I don't really have to fight him too much, honestly. The only
Yeah.
thing I really have to fight him on is when I tell him to go get dressed and he comes out looking like a freaking crazy person and it doesn't even match. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you do not match. And he's like, but I wanted to wear this. And I'm like part of me is like, you should just let him be him. And then the other part of me is like, you're having to walk him up to that classroom door.
Yeah. And they're
Absolutely
judging you
not.
100%
I'm like,
every
no,
time.
No, we're not doing this.
Yep.
That's what weekends are for.
Yeah, there are times where he comes out in like camouflage and like stripes.
Yeah. And I'm like, boo boo.
Or like a,
But normally though, it's just like weird because like sometimes he walks out, I'm like, bro, that matches. You look good.
yeah.
So it's like, I don't know like what. He just has like his favorite pieces and he tries to put them together.
He usually does pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally I'm like, oh, you got some style.
What do you think is the weirdest thing you've ever yelled before 8 a.m.?
To which one? Because
Uh,
I feel like I've yelled some pretty weird shit at Jax.
This is a valid point.
And Gray, I don't feel I'm trying to think, honestly, what is the weirdest thing I've had to.
Just the other day, we sat
Okay.
down. We were sitting here on the floor with Jackson. He was playing, and Emily said something like, don't put X, Y, and Z in your mouth because
Yeah.
God only knows that's what he's putting in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, we need to start writing down all of the stuff we say to
100%.
Jax because this is crazy.
It's totally unhinged shit. Like the other day, I do remember with Jack specifically, I was like, stop trying to touch your shit. Like, because, when he changed his diaper, he's like I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
that's disgusting. Can you not?
I think that would suffice for the question I asked you, because usually when he poops, it's like first thing in the morning.
But with Gray specifically, I say some pretty wild shit to Gray too, because I'm like, what? But I just can't think right now, like offhand. But I think we should keep a log, because I'm pretty sure we can do an entire episode of all of the unhinged, unfiltered stuff we have to say to our kids that I
All of
never
them, yeah.
thought as a mom I would ever have to address with a tiny human.
I will say for like the older ones, very nice, because they set their own alarms. They get up when they're supposed to.
They're just a little cranky.
Super crabby, but they get up when they're supposed to. They do what
Yeah.
they need to do. It's very nice.
Yeah. Sometimes just the occasional, you need to make sure you're eating breakfast.
Yeah, that's true.
Breakfast.
They do struggle with the breakfast aspect and
Yeah.
making lunches, period,
Yeah.
which I don't understand. It's not like we don't tell them or, to make lunches. We're very on top of it. Like, hey, make your lunch. They just don't do it. And then it's like, why am I trying to keep track of all of these kids?
Yeah. It gets pretty wild.
Yeah. One of them is about to not be a kid. Make your lunch. God damn. Crazy.
Yeah.
I really wanted to think about the things that you've forgotten over the school year, and I'll try to help here, because there are times, like for me, I don't think you're really much more of the this is everything he needs to take to school.
Yeah.
Me, I think I try to help let you sleep in a little bit in the mornings, and then whatever. So there's times where you get up and I'm like, shit, what time is it? And then I'm like, oh my God, it's 7:30. Gray hasn't eaten. He hasn't brushed his teeth. He hasn't blah, 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 blah. Going down the list. And I'm like, dude, you got to go. You got to go before she gets out here. You got to go. I'm like throwing stuff at him.
Oh.
Put it on. Put it on.
Poor Gray.
And then you come out and you're like, you don't even match. And I'm like, yeah, bro, you don't match. Wasn't sure if you matched or not.
So it's really you dressing him? That's wild.
It's really me. I'm just getting him in trouble.
That's so on par.
No, but really, those times where I just forget, like, because I'm out here working, taking care of Jax, and then trying to get Gray going also to let you get a little rest. And, it gets hectic.
Yeah. I don't think I've really ever, I'm pretty on top of my shit.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like a type A type mom, where I have my lists and I pretty much everything is done the night before, minus what he's going to wear. Unless it's Spirit Week at school, then him and I will pick out what he wears for the next day, so we don't have to find an outfit that fits or matches. The one thing I will say is he had, I forget if it was, I'm pretty sure it was Phil Day, and you could volunteer, and I was like, I'm not going to volunteer because I don't want to be out in the heat. And I did get a lecture from him, because he was like, where were you today?
Because you didn't help.
Yes.
Crazy.
And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, where were you today?
Kid
And I was
knows.
like, well, I was at home. Why weren't you at school?
That's
and I said, why would I be at school? Well, the other moms were there. I said, you wanted me to go and help? Yeah. I said, I'm sorry, buddy. So it's like, he was totally like,
yeah. Homeboy knew.
yes.
That's
Caught me slipping.
wild.
But that was the one and only time. Usually I'm pretty.
I want you to think back a long, long, long time ago when you were a kid.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was a while ago.
Thank you.
To like your morning routine, what was the hardest part for you growing up? Like getting up for school and just like getting going.
I just really liked my sleep.
Okay.
So when I was younger, I wouldn't categorize myself as a morning person. Like now I would. Like I'd rather be up early than stay up real late. But back in the day, I was not. So like that was the hardest thing, was literally just getting my butt out of bed.
What happened if you were to say, Mom, my stomach hurts?
What do you think?
Tell me.
Do you want a straw? For what, Mom? To suck it up? Oh, no, that's okay.
I was the exact opposite household. I'm
Really?
like, oh, my
Oh, no,
stomach
I would-
hurts. And Grandma's like, all right, you don't have to go.
Yeah, no. So that's why when like stuff like that happens with the girls and stuff, and I'm like, is it a fever? Because like are you vomiting? No.
Mhm.
Are you bleeding? No. Do you have a fever? No. Okay, well then it's not contagious. You're going to school. Okay, I'm going to school. So like that's how I was raised. Was like education is important.
Yeah.
Unless you're dying,
Uh-huh.
there's no reason for you to be missing school.
That is wild.
So that's, which honestly, looking back, I think that's why I have such a good work ethic too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have
It's
like one of the
because
best work
I was like,
ethics.
I'll go to work dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know where I got mine from because I'm similar to you.
yeah,
Definitely
you're
not
really
as,
good. Yeah, you have a really good work ethic.
Definitely not as, but yeah. Because, yeah, there was times where I'd just be like, Not-
Really. But honestly,
Yeah.
I think my mom did a really good job with like the balance aspect. So it was very much, you know, you have to go to school, but then every once in a while she'd be like, do you want to ditch and do something fun? And so it's
Mhm.
almost like,
like a reward.
yeah, I never really had to like fake going to school or like being sick to miss school because I knew
Yeah.
if I just went, like there would be a time where she's like, hey, let's go do something fun. I'm like, yeah.
Jesus.
So I think it was like a really good balance, to be honest.
Yeah,
And I
can-
like school. I never hated school.
Ugh.
Oh.
Here's the thing: is I didn't mind school, but like actually sitting in class and like doing the work, like that part is just so. I know people are probably thinking like that is school, but
I didn't mind. The only thing I really hated about it was the presenting.
oh, the
And-
worst.
Then I would always get PTSD when the teachers would pull the popsicle sticks.
Oh, I never did that.
Oh,
That must have been a white glove type moment.
the fucking worst. The fucking worst.
I don't want to take accountability for calling on somebody, so I'm just gonna pull a popsicle stick and make it random.
Maybe.
Jesus.
It was just the worst.
Grow a
The-
set, will you?
The freaking anxiety.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe that's why I'm very anxious.
Maybe. I used to freaking hate presenting. Like I would
Ugh.
literally shake. And I'm one of those people that my face turns red.
So same. I stutter.
For the longest time it was like just the top half of my face would turn red.
Oh,
Really weird.
that is weird.
Yeah.
Did you have a beard?
No.
Back in the day.
In 5th grade? Yeah, totally.
Some kids come out hairy. I don't know.
Dude, Jason, y'all have heard Jason
Y'all
on our
don't need to
podcast.
be calling him out.
That dude has had a freaking mustache since 4th grade. I'm not joking.
No way.
I swear to God.
Picture or it never happened.
Dude, I'll find a picture. I'm like, what's going on there?
That's what I'm saying. Some kids are hairy.
He's Lebanese, and I think that's why it's all about
Maybe.
his past.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hilarious.
We know who you are.
You're so dramatic.
You're not keeping a secret from us.
Jesus Christ.
There's a morning that I will never forget, which is an ironic thing to say, and for the story that I'm about to tell.
Uh-oh.
9/11
Yeah.
was my freshman year of high school, and I remember getting up and I'm watching the Wayans brothers. You ever see the Wayans brothers?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh my God.
Mind you, I was in 3rd grade when 9/11 happened, so.
Ew, and I was a freshman in high school. This is getting weird. Things are getting strange around here.
Just a wee bit awkward.
Oh, and now you love my salt and pepper beer.
I do. I do love it.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so I just remember sitting there, and then all of a sudden it was like flipped. It like flipped to the news automatically, and Grandpa's getting ready for work, and I like ran in. And I'm like, something happened. He's
Yeah.
like, what? And he's like shaving, half shaved. Poor guy. And then I went to school. My first class was Discovery.
What were you discovering in Discovery? Discovery.
Yeah, it was a really weird class. Only freshmen took it, and it was like to like give you a little pep in your step as you made the transition from elementary to high school. But it was required for freshmen.
What would you do? What would you be discovering?
No, it was like getting you acclimated to the school and to like how to do.
There's a whole ass
work.
class.
Dude, there was a whole class, and it was the worst fucking class on earth.
I've never
Sorry,
heard of
Miss
this.
Brewer.
You remember her name?
Yeah, she was great. But I just remember walking into Discovery, and she's like sitting on one of the front desks. Now, back then we used to have the tube TVs up in the corner, not the flat screens.
Right.
They were tubes.
Right. Same.
Yeah. And she's sitting there watching in standard definition like the rest of us, and just like totally
Wait,
enthralled.
was it in color?
All right. I deserve that one.
I'm sorry. I had to.
That's freaking crazy.
I'm sorry.
And she's just like so enthralled. And I think that was the moment where I was like, oh, this is like a big deal.
Yeah.
Not to like bring the mood down or anything, but
I know. I'm like, dang, we're really taking it there.
that was like, we're just sitting here talking about like getting up in the morning, going to school. Like that was a hard one. That was a rough day.
When I remember, like, it happened in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I just remember, like, it was a normal day, and then all of a sudden the teacher, like, turned on the TV, and she got all weird, and
yeah, shit just got real crazy.
Like, it just, but mind you, like, we were in 3rd grade, too. Like, I'm sure she couldn't.
Yeah. Well, I want to get back to the kids here, because I think that's the important part, is, like, what we're dealing with now.
Yeah.
Pick up and drop off. But drop off specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Give me all your spicy hot takes from morning drop off. What have you seen? What's out there? Are there people?
Lots. And what's really, I don't know if I'm the only person that does this. Might be telling on myself, but it's usually the same people.
Okay.
Right? Because it's usually, but you can tell like who's still together, who is not. And kind of like, have you ever gone to a restaurant and 2 people are talking and you go, okay, let's pretend like we know what they're saying. And then you try to like say whatever they're saying based on their like facial. Yeah. No. Have you ever done that?
Yes.
Okay. So it's kind of like the same thing. Like I'll be walking and I'm like, ooh, they must have gotten a fight because it's just mom dropping off today.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, are they getting a divorce?
You know what you reminded me of? Have you ever seen that movie Date Night with Steve Carell and Tina Fey?
Yeah.
And they're like trying to guess what they're saying. And
yes, that's
the guy's like, I'm going to fart in a shoebox.
Yes.
Smell it.
No, it's just like that.
Hilarious.
Honestly, I feel like I've gotten a lot of tea. Like there's this one mom specifically that we just so happen to always like walk at the same time. Cause you know, I'm very rigid, right? So like Gray and I get out of the car at a specific time. We start walking across the street at a specific time. And she's usually pretty much like always around the same time. And she was like telling her other mom friends, oh my God, you'll never guess what I got in the mail yesterday. And the girl's like, ooh. What?
Ooh,
I got my official divorce papers.
Whoa.
And so the girl's like, oh my God, are you okay? She's like, are you kidding me? We're having a divorce party. Like she was like so fucking excited to get these damn divorce parties. And inside I'm like, yeah, bitch, where are we going?
What?
Yeah.
People have divorce parties?
You've never heard of that?
That is so sad. That's so
You've never
sad.
heard of that?
I thought my 9/11 story was bad. This is like
Have you
sad.
really never heard of that?
No.
It's not always sad. Okay?
Well, I guess you're right.
Boop.
I don't know how I feel about you being all excited about it, but
yeah, she was like spilling the tea. She's like, yeah, and you know what? It was supposed to be his weekend, and he asked me if I wanted to keep the kids. And I mean, she just like, it was.
She had to keep the kids?
Well, yeah, it sounds like he only got him every other weekend, and he was like basically saying like, I don't want him this weekend.
You always do the drop-offs.
Yeah.
I tend to do the pickups on most days.
Which makes me sad, but Gray requests it. Yes.
Gray does request it. And I hadn't really seen too much drama. You know, there's
yeah,
things
it's a different.
Yeah. There's things I pick up on, like, you know, there's kids that their parents are from other countries and stuff like that. And so you start to like pick up on who these people are. Mm-hmm. But there was one day.
Yeah.
Where I got some drama.
Oh, do I know this?
You do know this.
Okay, spill it.
There is an individual who not works at the school, but is at the school. He's in charge of, let's say, safety, and he like was walking around the school and like preparing, like, you know, prepping everybody, making sure everybody was being safe while they were picking up their kids. And then this one mom walks up.
Okay.
And it's
I was like, where are you going?
It's like he was just waiting for this mom to walk up.
I can't believe this is like your juicy tell. This is crazy.
Because you can tell. Well, let me just tell the story. He was like waiting for this mom to get there. You can just tell. He was like hovering. You know those people that hover? Yeah, he hovered. And I'm like, dude, this is like, guy's like a friggin' hawk. Like, what's happening here? He's just waiting. And so this mom walks up and she's talking to another mom and they're doing their mom things, you know, where you guys like giggle with each other. And and you guys say like literally a lot and, you know.
Literally.
Yeah. Anyway, so he like walks up to his mom. He's like, "Hey, you got a sec?" And she's like, "Yeah." And so they like start chatting it up, and he's like talking to her, like, "Oh, what are you guys doing this weekend? And how's the kid doing?" And blah blah blah. And they're like talking like they know each other, right? Weird, huh? It's getting a little juicy.
Juicy.
And then this safety person, all of a sudden is like, "Oh, I almost forgot," and he pulls a whole ass puzzle out of his cargo pants. "I got this for your kid." Like a little gift, which is nice, super nice.
Yeah.
But the fact is, like, you didn't forget that gift was there. You were waiting for the perfect time.
I mean, can't you relate?
You slippery, slidey little.
Stop.
He was being real weird, and then he just wanted to make his little move, and he made his move. Give him all the credit.
I mean, good for him.
The fun part.
Shot a shot.
The fun part.
Did she decline?
No, is when they were done talking, they went their opposite ways. So he kept walking towards the crosswalk. She kept walking towards the school to pick up her kid, and you could like see her like re-engage with the mom she was talking about, and it was just like it was like she was clearly not interested.
Oh,
but you can tell the safety guy was like super like pumped. He's like, "I'm super cool. I wear this uniform. I'm really cool."
Oh,
I just talked to that mom, and that mom's like, "That guy was weird, bro, and he got my kid a puzzle."
Are you sure you're reading that right?
Maybe not, because I'm a dude, but
meanwhile, the real conversation was, "Oh my God, he's so hot. He just said blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah." It's
maybe.
me.
Yeah. He's going to put me in handcuffs later.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry. I took it too far. I got the look. But you know what? It gave me entertainment for a pickup day.
Isn't it fun?
It can be.
Oh.
Because like you said, it's different pick up and drop off.
No, it really is. Especially because with Kinder, they were like picked up earlier. So you don't see the same crowd
Right.
as drop off. But I also enjoyed whenever there was like a shit kid that was just an asshole.
A shit kid.
Yeah. You know, those asshole kids.
Yeah.
And then you like, which one's your mom? And you're like, oh, that makes sense.
You know what story resonated with me that you told one time was that this kid got hit in the face with a football.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell he was like he's a nice, he looked like a nice kid, but he was probably not the most popular kid in school.
Okay. Did I tell you the story?
You did tell me this story.
Okay,
He got hit in the face and he was like you could tell he was like gonna cry, but he just like
in the morning.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he just like toughed it out because
Yeah.
he wanted to hang in there with the cool
Yeah.
kids.
No, you were there with me.
Was I there?
Yeah. You were, because you're the one that's like, he wants to cry so bad. I was like, I know.
Oh, that's right. I was there.
Yeah.
So you didn't tell me the story. I witnessed it.
You witnessed it.
A kid, I'll give him a lot of credit. He stuck in there.
He did.
He
But
hung
isn't
in there.
that
He
just
did
so
his
like,
thing.
oh, it kills me.
If you had to give a performance rating on how well I pick Gray up every day, what would your performance rating be?
I guess, like, what am I judging exactly? Like, you're there on
I'm
time.
there on time. I let him swing after school.
Same.
I pick him up.
Early release days.
Oh, yeah.
And you typically only picked them up, like, what, 2,
It was at
3?
least 3 times.
Okay.
It was at least 3 times.
Whatever. But beginning half of the school year, I picked him up every day.
But
and it wasn't until he was like, I want Dad to pick me up.
Okay, fine. Let's just rate you then. How about that?
No, I'm just saying.
No, let's just rate you.
I'm just saying we
Let's
both
just rate
did
you.
the same. You're there on time, which I think is the most important.
That's
I
it. That's
mean,
all she's got.
I just think there's nothing more to it, right? Like the teacher never really talks, so it's not like you had to like engage there.
Don't
And
get
then
me
like
started.
the parents. So yeah, A. You got an A.
I will say though, there's a lot of like bitchy parents for pickup.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Everybody kind of like keeps their own little square that they're standing in, and like,
which is fine.
nobody
I don't
really-
mind that. I'm not a talker, so I like it's fine. But
there's a few of the dads where I'm like,
we'd be friends.
looks like he'd be a cool dad. Maybe I should. No.
No, there was a couple. Like sometimes you just like catch
Couple
a vibe.
dads.
No, other moms that I was like, oh, I think we're gonna be friends. Like in the beginning of the school year, like we had the
Right.
same vibe. Like we wore kind of the same stuff, and just like our kids kind of like dressed the same. I'm like, oh. And then like later at the end of the year, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like you just like
Yeah, but you are right though. Like that, you hear about some kids or see some kids that are just like
Unhinged.
very like not well behaved, and you're like, I wonder who those parents are.
Yeah,
you're
it's
able
like,
to track it down pretty well.
remember I always used to tell you that Gray wanted to like always go on the playground, and then
Mhm.
there was those kids that were going up the slide,
Ugh.
and he would just, because Gray is so nice and polite, and so he literally would just wait there and wait there and wait there until there was an opportunity to go down the slide. But I'm like, fuck that. So like I'd have to go. I'm like, okay, he's trying to go down the slide. Can you go down the slide? And literally and you know me, I'm very observant too. So like I watch where they went after, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Duh. Of
Yeah.
course I would be your
Yeah.
fucking shit kid.
You know, it's funny you say that because I witnessed the same thing. Because before he wanted to swing, he always wanted to go down the slide
Yeah.
one more time. And there's kids would be there after school too, climbing up. And eventually, I kind of took the same route, except I just said,
Go.
"Just go, buddy.
I know. I did too.
They'll figure it out."
But then they would like try to climb over him. And I'm like, dude, if one of you knocks him in the head, like you're all going down.
Oh, Mama Bear.
Literally. So I'm like, no, it's not even fucking worth it. I'm like, so then that's when I kept, okay, he's trying to go down the slide. And there was one time like the mom was standing right next to me, and I'm like, this is okay. Like, I'm just confused. Like during school, this isn't allowed. Why would you think
Yep.
that this is a good thing to teach your kids when you can see that there's a line of kids that are patiently waiting to go down the slide the correct way?
I remember though when I was a kid, there was always teachers out there.
No, they're out there. They just
They're not out
huddle
there.
in
Yeah,
a circle,
exactly.
drink their coffee, and talk to each
They're
other.
they're not out there. They're out there, but they're not out there.
Yep.
We
Preach.
had a teacher fall over the bike rack when I was a kid, and she really hurt her wrist.
Oh, really? Because she wasn't paying attention, or how that happened?
Yeah, well, I think she was just like walking really fast, and for some
Oh.
reason couldn't see the big ass metal bike rack.
Oh.
Ate it.
Oh.
You know what though?
Does she deserve it?
She kind of had that one coming.
Ugh. Yikes.
Yeah,
That's no fun.
she used to use a lot of D words. Not like that D word. Like disobedience.
Oh, I was like,
Disobedience of a direct
I really
order.
was so confused
Yeah.
when you said D word.
I thought I meant dick, huh?
Yeah, I was like, what? Then I was like, maybe he means damn?
I don't know what it means that I thought the D word that you were thinking of was dick and you said damn. I feel like it should have been opposite. You're like, I don't know what that means. It means something though.
I'm dying. That's so funny.
For you, your performance rating, I think you are on top of your shit all the time when it comes to school drop off, school pickup. You get Gray there not on time. You get him there early because he is also very like
An anxious little boy.
very anxious. He wants to make sure he's going to be there on time. If he even thinks that he's running late because he's still in that learning to tell time phase,
Yeah.
he's freaking out.
Yeah.
Freaking out.
Yeah. But thank you. I appreciate that. I think
Yeah.
we're a really good team.
Yeah.
I think we
so,
do what
too.
we need to do to make him feel comfortable.
And I will say, without going into too much detail, Gray really struggled kindergarten for his like drop off.
Yeah, in the beginning he did for
Yeah.
sure. But he
Yeah.
definitely he turned it around.
Yeah, I don't know how much detail you want to go into, but yeah, he struggled, and
Yeah.
I think it was just the transition from home life to like I'm in school now.
Yeah. I also think it was hard for him because he knew that I was home
Mm-hmm.
and not actually out working. So I think that added another layer of him just having like, I don't know, maybe some like separation anxiety.
But because I want to hear you say it out loud, what changed it?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't. What, you're looking at me so
I gave you
weird.
one piece of advice. You're like, I can't do that. I can't do that. And then you started doing it. And what happened?
Well, first of all, that was after a lot of like talking and working with him because I did your method before and it was awful. Awful.
What was my method?
Just leave him
Yeah, she would go and she would stand by the gate.
because he asked me to.
So he would go through the school to his classroom. They would come out to the kindergarten classroom.
And all the other parents were doing it too.
Playground. And the parents would stand around the gate waiting for their kid to come out.
Which, listen, I get it because I also used to work in a school district and it would just make it 10 times worse when the parents would linger. So I get it. But the times that I would do that, it literally crushed him. Like I could see him crying and screaming at the gate from the car, and I'm not doing that. So we got to a point where I was like, we're going to do this. I need you to be okay with it. And it was a lot of preparation for us to get there. And he was like, okay. And then once I got that okay from him, I felt good, he felt good, and it worked. It wasn't like, it wasn't like the cried out method. It was like
and that's one reason why one of the many reasons why you get such a strong performance rating is because you dealt with that shit for the whole first half of the school year.
Yeah. It was
and
awful.
So as much of a struggle as kindergarten was for Gray,
it was also
on drop off, Mom suffered too.
As many tears he shed, I shed twice as many.
Yeah, you did solid though.
Yeah, that was tough.
Normally I would end on a strong piece of advice here for morning drop off and pick up, but I have no advice on this one.
No?
You're the expert. What would you say?
That's hard.
That's hard.
That's a hard one. But planning, pack stuff the night before.
Yep.
That helped me tremendously.
Prep. Don't wait till the morning.
That's right. Don't procrastinate.
That's a good piece of advice.
Get it done.
Yeah. I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
We're headed into first grade. Jax is in sight, but not even quite there yet. So we'll have to have this conversation again.
Yeah, that's going to be a doozy.
So, all right, y'all. Thanks for joining. Have a good school year. We love you. Bye.
Bye.